Let me tell you a story about what's arrived. As you can see, it's a book. That's all it is. It's only a book. Anyway, the man came yesterday. We were on the Ring doorbell. I said to him, just put it round the corner by the house. It'll be okay. Oh, I'm not allowed, the bloke says. I'm not allowed. You have to sign for it. Or he has to take a picture of me opening the door or something, he said. So he said, there's no neighbours in at the moment. He said, I can bring it back tomorrow. He said, and happens to be, I knew I'd be here today. Let me take that out. Come back tomorrow. I hadn't got out the house 10 minutes. And the Ring doorbell went again. Here he was with it, trying to deliver the book. Oh, dear me. And I couldn't get back to him. So anyway, and then I said, well, you'll have to take it back to your depot, which is quite a far away. So he said, oh, don't worry, I can come round. Are you in later on today? He says, I'll bring it back. I didn't think for 1 minute that he'd bring it back. But anyway, look at this, because there is a gap in my, wow, this is different. This is well different, look. This is the 1980s book of Buck and Hickman. Now, I haven't got that era. I've got 70s, I've got 60s, I've got 50s, I've got 40s, I've got 30s. And this was only, ended up 20 quid. Look at this. Oh, dear me, they've got lathes and books and, wow, this is going to be padlocks and trolleys and, oh, are they the same looking amp machines? We've seen those, haven't we? Avo meters. We haven't got this era, have we? And Buck and Hickman, they do demonstrate them in a fantastic, they're books. They're, I'm sure all books are similar, but the Buck and Hickmans, they took a lot of care in taking pictures and drawings and just simple things like, you know, they're well drawn, aren't they? The pictures are looking fantastic. They're well illustrated, aren't they? Everything they were selling. They're a good book to have a look into. That's right, scene, wasn't it? And the good thing, look, they've got the prices. How lovely that is. That's going to be funny to look back at what were the prices in 1980s. Wow. I wonder, oh yeah, little pliers and stuff. So this is going to fill that gap. I haven't got the 80s book. And again, I was just flicking around. I wonder, I'm sure the footprint is going to be in here somewhere. Here we are. Yeah. We've got the King Dig. Type and wrenches. In which, where are we now? Box spanners, bodgers. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Oh, lathe, yeah. Didn't we see lathe somewhere else, didn't we? This, you're looking at it live and at the scene as I am. First, oh look, brittle, yeah, brittle tool sets. Oh, fire engine, oh, unusual. Usually it's police and ambulance. But here we are. Won't be looking at one of them. Rabone and Chesterman box. Wow, 1980s. So anyway, I've got this to go through. How does this survive? Where did this come from? I wonder. And who thought to put it on eBay? Who thought it would make money on eBay? Who thought there was a mug out there called Reggie that would go and buy it? According to the wife. But anyway, wow. 1982 Buck and Hickman book. Just a fantastic addition to the collection, don't you think? Well then, whilst we're going to put that book away that's just arrived, let's show you something. What has all these books got in? Wow, wow. And whatever tool you choose. And if you tell me to find a certain tool, look closely at it, I will do, no problem. So anyway, let's start in. I haven't found it in that one, 1902, but you can still buy the new. You can buy Footprints brand new. But this is the 1982 book that's just arrived. And the footprint is in here. The 6-inch is £1.60. Price each £1.60 for the humble footprint. Wow. Yeah, and the brand name of footprints, they call them pipe tongues, adjustable pipe tongues. They call them different names as they go along. So that's 1982. So let's move on to 1971, 72. Here we are, footprint, yeah. And this for a 6-inch one. Oh, Reggie, you idiot! Right, this for a 6-inch one. The price is, you can see the different markings. 72, footprint adjustable price 46p each. Maybe not. Maybe you have to buy them by the dozen. No, each. Price each. Yeah, well, the 6-inch is 46p. That's interesting. Anyway, that's there in 1971, 72. Does it go further back than that? Well, here we are. Footprint. Again, it's got the brand name, the Footprint. Adjustable pipe tongues. Yeah. And what do we want here? A price for a... Oh, there's no 6-inch on here. I wonder if it's a... Well... So that would be 5 shillings and 6pence and 6 shillings and 3pence. Yeah, for a footprint. The humble footprint that we see everywhere we go. Yeah, that is in the 1961 Buck and Hickman book. Let's go back here now then. Oh, we got a 6-inch here. Footprint, adjustable pipe tongues. There's the stampings, there's the names. The price was 6 shillings and 6pence. And the 7-inch was 7 shillings and 6pence. Wow. And this is 1964 in the Buck and Hickman book. Here we are. Now, I'm not sure. There's the footprint. There we are. Footprint is here, look. And that's one quite rarer. That's a bit rarer to find that one. Footprint, this is what we're concentrating on. No 6-incher, 5 3/4 inches, 5 shillings and 6pence. What was the last one? 64. Where are we now? 58. Wow. Inflation didn't hammer as much there, did it? And again, there's the drawing. So now, how far back can we go? So that's in 1958. Let's go back a little further. We've got them here, similar markings. It doesn't say footprint, but you can clearly see it's got the footprint foot there. So this is a footprint, adjustable pipe tongue. Oh, 5 3/4. What was the price? Oh, there must be a best finish and a second finish. Price per dozen, that was. Wow. She could get a dozen of them for 23 shillings. First and second, that's per dozen. Per dozen, that is. That is in 1935. Let's keep going back. Where are we now? We're in 1930 now. And yeah, look, you can see the footprint. It's definitely a footprint, isn't it? Yeah, the footprint is there. Just above pipe tongs. Price per, what is this? No, but a 6-incher or a 5 3/4 is only second finish. Well, 2 shillings. 2 shillings. Didn't we say 2 shillings was 10p? 2 shilling. 1 shilling was a 5p. 1 shilling and 8 pennies. Well, and we haven't finished there. Wow. This is my Bible. This is my go-to book that I like to, my most favourite tool book. And this is the 1910, the oldest book. And look, it's here, or a version of it is here. That looks pretty much like a footprint, doesn't it? It ain't got the stampings on it, but it's much the same thing. Super fine. This is price per dozen. The price, let me see, also supplied in the above prices. Per dozen. Can you see on the end there? Per dozen. So it would have been a 5 3/4, 9 shillings and 6pence. And as you can see on the end, per dozen. The each is underneath, so 10 pennies. 10 pennies for a dozen of them. Price per, no, each, sorry. Each 10 pennies, 10 pence. 10 pennies, which would be, oh, what's 10 pence? 10 pennies in, there was 12 pennies to the shilling, and a shilling was 5 pence, wasn't it? So, wow. So 10 old pennies for a dozen of them. Yeah, no, each, sorry. 10 old pennies each for a, you might as well say that's a footprint, or the beginning of a footprint, in 1910. Wow. That's how I love these books. Absolutely, they answer so many questions. These books, and as you know, it's not. This is just part of my collection of tool books. I love collecting tool books, although it drives Debbie a bit mad though.